say Fox should be attacked, Fox should be accused. No, we convict the worker. And in every one of those cases, of course, another thing you're not reporting.
You're under investigation
another
in
one
more
of those
than
things
a dozen
reporting.
states.
Another thing you're not reporting is in each of the cases you just talked about, we cooperated with prosecutors. We turned over evidence to prosecutors.
By pleading guilty.
So once again, you don't even have the facts straight, Megyn. But if you want to have an actual discussion about
I do. I'd love to get a word in edgewise. I'd love to tell you.
You'd like to get a word in edgewise, but you make all these accusations for months about us committing voter fraud, and you don't have one case. But let's talk about the voter fraud.
Let's talk about the fraud that you pleaded guilty to, that you want to whitewash because you don't think it's relevant.
Yes, you did. No, we didn't.
You did. 8 workers just pleaded guilty in Missouri.
Let's be clear. Let's be clear, Megyn. Now we got our facts straight. You're talking about people who were paid $12 an hour of 13,000 workers.
It's not
so when someone steals from Fox,
so wait,
Megyn,
let me get this clear.
When someone steals from Fox,
is it the big corporation? Excuse me, Scott. Let me ask you in response to your point. Let me ask you.
Do we in fact attack Fox?
Let me ask you, Scott.
Is that what we do? Do we attack Fox?
Do I have to cut your mic?
Do we have? I mean, you can cut my mic, but that would just show that you don't want a real exchange of thoughts.
I want to ask the question, and then I want to answer.
You want to continue the same lies. Again, you invited me to be able to talk about the census, and you don't even want to talk about that.
You know what?
I'd love to talk about the census.
You're not going to just talk over me. You're going to give answers to my questions, or I'm going to cut your mic. What's it going to be?
Let's talk, Megyn. What do you want to talk about?
I want to ask you, Scott.
Please.
Why the viewer should not be concerned when your workers, you're pinning it on your workers, not the corporation. Why should they not be concerned that your workers will be the ones who will now help conduct the U.S. Census?
Now that's a good question, Megyn. Let's talk about that.
Scott.
Because I have here the census form that is available online, and I want to talk about some of the things that ACORN has been asked to do in the census. We've been asked to put information about the census on our website. Surely Fox can't be concerned that we're trying to inform the public in cooperation with the census about information they want on our website. You realize, Megyn, that in 2000, over 140,000 organizations participated in the census. We're one of 300 partner organizations. But please, since you were concerned with what ACORN would be doing for the census,
would they be going door to door?
Read from the form.
Would they be, answer my question, would they be going door to door?
No, Megyn, that is in fact not part of the partnering that we've agreed to.
Okay,
in
so
fact,
you're
Megyn,
assuring us right now.
Let me finish since you asked.
I just want to be clear, you're assuring us right now no ACORN workers will be knocking on the doors of any American.
What I am what is the fear here, Megyn?
No, just
let's talk about here.
Answer my question.
No,
you're sure is that a fact?
What I am telling you is what we've agreed to at point. What our partnership
my question,
is.
Scott.
I can't tell.
Yes
well,
or
first
no?
Of all, it'll be the census that'll be hiring workers, not ACORN.
And you will be helping provide them with those workers. You'll be connecting them with ACORN workers.
Again, let me tell you again. We have agreed here to sponsor community events.
Don't read, Scott.
Agreed to sponsor community. I am, Megyn. I'm telling you
exactly
my question.
The answer's not in your notes.
No, it's not in my notes.
Will ACORN be connecting the census officials with ACORN workers for the purpose of providing them to go door to door?
That is not what we've agreed to at this.
Okay, so no ACORN workers are going door to door.
That is not what we've agreed to. No, that is not what our partnership involves.
Okay, and it's not going to happen.
And it's not voluntary. Let me please. Our partnership involves a voluntary program of which ACORN receives no compensation, of which we are one of 300 partnership organizations. Surely Fox wants a clear, open, transparent, and accurate census, and we are one of 300 organizations that is participating in getting the word out. Surely Fox would like to participate as well.
Listen, Scott, all I can tell you is the American public wants a clean, open census.
So then it would be great if Fox participated as well.
The American public
we would love it if you were a partner
doesn't have faith in ACORN.
Well,
the polls don't support it, and neither do the repeated indictments, guilty pleas, and investigations.
Like you have today, you can't change it.
Lie? Did 8 workers plead guilty to election fraud in Missouri?
You want to talk about who stole from Fox?
Washington.
Look at all the people.
Scott, take care.
Take care, Megyn.
Let me finish up, since apparently I had to have the microphone to myself to be heard on this. 8 workers pleaded guilty to election fraud in Missouri. Another was just indicted. 7 indicted in Washington state. 3 pleaded guilty in what was called the worst case of voter registration fraud in state history. In Colorado, 2 were convicted of perjury and for false voter registration forms. In Pennsylvania, a former worker was charged with 19 counts of perjury, forgery, and identity theft. Again, ACORN. New Mexico, forced to perform background checks because 9 of ACORN's employees had felony records, including child rape. That's the reason people get concerned when ACORN gets involved.
I knew you wore those leopard spots for a reason today. Hey, you think we've been spending a lot on bailing out the banks? That's nothing. Next, the